Good morning and welcome. We're here for 1v4 at the School Sport Australia Netball Championships, and I'm actually in commentary with two lovely ladies here. I've got Judy here from New South Wales. Judy, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Judy Burns. I'm from the Hawkesbury Association in New South Wales, and I've come here just to support New South Wales.
Well, there you go. You're on commentary right now, and we've also got Sarah. Sarah, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Sarah Dodd, and I'm from the Fremantle Netball Association in Western Australia, and we're very excited to be here today.
All the way from Freo. Freo, the centre that was built around one America's Cup win.
That's correct.
As you can hear, the New South Wales crowd is much louder than WA right now.
I think that'll change as the game goes along.
We shall see. So for all the viewers at home, we just want to remind them that the clock on the screen is just a guide, so we'll run it as best we can. The scoreboard will be accurate, but the clock will just be a guide.
So we're expecting much closer game for this first final. And the very first match of the tournament, it was New South Wales versus Western Australia. And while Western Australia had a nice, comfortable win, we all know the beginning of the tournament, we're all getting rotations sorted out. So I anticipate a close match.
Well, we're hoping for New South Wales it will be. Just forced an error. New South Wales bring it down the court.
Nice tip there by Trinity, the wing defence.
Right, wing attack supporting the ball into the goal shooter, Millie. Good intercept, WA.
So just working the ball down the court, making sure they're keeping possession, the West Australian girls. Nice defensive pressure from New South Wales. Penalty for obstruction. Umpires just making sure that the penalty is taken from the correct shot or position. The first goal to WA, goal shooter Abby Hicks.
Right, I think New South Wales have settled a lot since their first game. Good pass right over the top.
Big pass, too many Wheaties in that pass.
Yes.
Always a bit of a risk throwing those passes where if the kids miss them, they go out the back of the court.
Exactly.
Nice tip there from the goal shooter from New South Wales. And the wing attack and centre for WA, both very fast on the court.
Nearly by end New South Wales. Nice shot, goal shooter.
I think it's important for the viewers to realise that netball isn't now classified as a non-contact sport. So if anyone's watched the Suncorp Netball League, there is a lot of aggression out there.
It's very tough.
Nice feeding in there to get the shot closer. But at this level, the girls are very accurate from fair distance outside, out of court from the ring.
Right. Centre Audrey passing it along. Good backup from the goal defence. Right, settle pass. They're
Working
struggling to get it into the shooter. Right, penalty shot. They're passing off and good break along the baseline. And first goal, New South Wales. Well done, goal attack, Mia.
Long pass across court, crossing corridors then. The defenders from New South Wales are doing a job. The Western Australians having to feed it around, using those mid-quarters before they can get clean passes into those goalies. Nice shooting again from Western Australia.
4-1. We need a good goal here. Again, a good tip by YWA.
Wing defence for Western Australia. Should be in line for All-Australian honours. She's had an outstanding tournament. Created a lot of intercepts and turnovers for the team.
Bad pass there. Picked up by the goal defence. Good settler pass back along the line.
Strong hands by the goal shooter from New South Wales. Long shot and in it goes.
Millie from Coringai, well done. Another intercept would be good.
There's that speed I was talking about. She's got great elevation as well. Drive along the baseline from Abby Hicks, a goal shooter, but tipped off by that goalkeeper from New South Wales.
Yeah,
holding.
That nearly worked. Defence are putting good pressure on the shooters.
They are. They're having trouble with the feeds in. They're competing really well for that ball.
Good turnover.
So held ball.
Defence brings it down the court again.
Look, I do feel that held ball has been an interesting call this week. There's been a lot of variations with the umpire's interpretation of that rule.
New South Wales turnover again. They're very costly, a long one.
They are. You really need to keep possession of the ball at this level and minimise those turnovers. Oh, again, cross-court.
Well done from the centre, Audrey.
That cross-court ball's always a high one. If you've got a hunting player, they're going to eyes are going to light up every time.
Good pass into the shooter. And again, a tip from WA.
GD Ruth has exceptionally long arms. She's been tipping those balls all week. Nice feed over the top. Nice take from the goal shooter, protecting the space behind her for that pass.
Nice pass off the goal, Takmia. Right,
that's 2 in a row for New South.
Good. Could be an equaliser here.
Oh, nearly.
I think it took the New South Wales girls a whole week to get their act together.
And look, often the girls are coming from all over the state. They
That's
don't get a lot of practice together before these tournaments. And it does take the week for the coaches to work out which combinations are their strongest.
Wing attack, Satan Oliver. Oh.
Players always need to be watching. If their teammates off balance, they need to
That's
come
right, somebody's
forward
gotta
to make it an easy pass. Again, nice feed into the goal shooter. New South Wales have got
She's
that
got
play
good
working
hands,
well.
Millie. There we go. First time New South Wales had a lead on WA.
Can't quite hear what was happening there. I think it was goal attack.
A double break, maybe. Right, very settled from New South Wales. I'm impressed at the moment.
2-on-1, always challenging for a defender. So good work. There you go.
Yes, clear on the
Pass to the
base.
baseline. Very difficult to
Well
defend.
done, Mia. Mia comes from Liverpool. They won our state age in the 15s. Your goal defence done a lot of work down the court.
She has. The defence from New South Wales has been very strong. The new WA girls had to feed back to the defenders quite a lot. The attackers need to work harder.
That's it. WA have been undefeated all week, so with a bit of pressure shows up, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Always challenging coming in undefeated.
Yes. We'll see if this one can go in. Well done, goal shooter.
That's 4 in a row for New South Wales, so WA really need to try to get a turnover.
If it was
get a
Suncorp,
goal.
there'd be a timeout called. You have to remember that these girls are only 15 playing at this level.
Correct.
The
That's what I
pressure's
need to
incredible.
remind myself of. When I look at these girls, I think, man, 15 years old. What are
15.
they feeding them?
And to have come from all over the state, we've got from Leeton to Sydney to Lismore. Oh, good rebound.
Great rebound there by New South Wales.
Well done.
5 in a row for New South Wales. WA need to utilise the centre pass. 38 seconds to go. Get another goal just to be closer at this point in the game.
Be good if the defence
Nice
can hold
drive
that
from
out.
the winger. A goal attack. Emma into Abby, the goal shooter. Finish off.
Straight
Nice
through.
work.
Gives New South Wales 22 seconds to get it in.
Well, the girls practice this. They practice with knowing the time left on the
Oh,
clock.
Bad mistake.
But then
Straight over.
often the panic like that does occur. Try
Exactly.
to get conscious of the time.
11 seconds left.
Have to be very quick play with the
Time
penalty
control.
in the goal
Straight
ring. No.
Time, there we are. First quarter, 8-5 New South Wales. That was an interesting start, wasn't it?
Was WA started with the first 3 goals, then it was goal for goal, but to end the quarter, New South Wales got 5 in a row, which really opened up the game their way.
I'm sure they'll settle after this break when the coaches have a good chat.
Certainly
As I
will.
said,
We're
like-
just going to go to a very short break. We're going to keep the vision going and just cut the sound, and we'll be back shortly for quarter 2. So
Just
here we
waiting
go.
for the
We've got
Western
the
Australian.
second quarter now of the game. It's 5-8 with New South Wales leading at the moment, which are looking pretty strong. What do you reckon, ladies?
Well, Western Australia kept the faith with the girls that have got them to this point in the competition, so no changes at this point.
Right, a big change from the first round when New South Wales went down by 18 to Western Australia. So possibly learned from that. Well done by the goalkeeper. Picked up by the wing defence and brought down by the goal defence. I think the defence have been the stars for New South Wales this week.
I think the West Australian girls really have to think about where they're placing those passes in proportion to where those defenders are. The minute they're putting the ball where it can be contested by the defenders and not out in front of the girls.
Exactly. It's a real skill, isn't it, being able to feed the circle.
And again, they are only young. It is something they are still developing with.
And they haven't played together before.
Exactly. I think teams
So
that may have
penalty shot in.
teams that have goalies that maybe make the team together is a
That's
big
right.
advantage.
Or even having a wing attack that's fed the shooter before.
Correct.
So good,
Great
strong pass
there.
down the court.
Fantastic pass.
Goal shooter taking a shot and in. Millie certainly improved over the 5 days with her accuracy.
Very strong start to the quarter from New South Wales. Western Australia really need to lift at this point.
Strong
Nice.
defence, picked up by the umpire. Tipped
Okay,
by New South Wales.
Western Australia really need to score with the ball down in their attack at this moment.
Just while the ball's out of play, the confidence of the goal shooter from New South Wales is fantastic. She just takes a shot and gets it in.
She does from anywhere. I've noticed that the last couple of days. Yeah. Millie's from Ku-ring-gai, which is one of our very strong associations in Sydney. So an advanced penalty because of a break.
Western Australia really need to try and get a turnover here to peg back some of those goals.
Strong drive on the baseline. Penalty shot. Good rebound. It's amazing though, it's 5 goals, but that's so easy to pick up. 2 turnovers and you're back in it.
Again, the New South defence has been outstanding. WA is really having to work hard to get that ball down.
They're working hard all the way up the court.
A lot of passes to get it into the shooters. Nice shot from Abby Hicks from the Fremantle Netball Association.
Shout out to the Fremantle Netball Association.
Nice to see the calm work from New South Wales.
And such an intense game of netball.
Well done from Ruth. She's the 3rd sister to represent Western Australia at this level.
Fantastic. Wow. Nice penalty goal. Good tip from the goal. Court back. I've been very impressed with your wing attack. She's very fast, very accurate. Penalty to Western Australia.
So if they can get it down there, the West Australian girls have been very accurate, but just haven't got it down there enough.
I think it's being able to stop it before it gets there is important.
Like with most teams in the Suncourt Netball League, the tall goal shooters is all about that defensive pressure before it gets down near them.
Yes. You can't stop when they've got it.
Another good shot from New South Wales goalie.
Again, your wing defence is a good support up the court, isn't she?
Yeah, this is her 2nd year. She played as a 14-year-old last year and is playing in the under-18 league back in Perth.
That certainly helps, doesn't it, if they've had a couple of years at this level.
It does. I believe a number of the states have brought some younger girls here this week to give them the experience that year ahead.
Good idea. Good.
They're really
pressure, New South
struggling
Wales.
down in attack to get that ball into the ring. And of course, at this point in the tournament, fatigue starts to set in as well. It's been a
That's
long
right.
week for the girls.
2 games a day. It's hard. Hell ball. That creates another good turnover. Where do we go? Well pulled in. Oh,
Good
good
hunting
contest.
from
Your
the
wing
wing
defence
defence.
again.
Again, at this age, to have the confidence to go for those balls, leave their players.
That's right. That good sagging defence that can just go and pick up. The team that remains calm's going to be the one ahead here. Re-offer. Penalty.
Obstruction call on the centre from the west.
That was lucky. Good pick up from the goal defence. And tip out. Yes, good pressure goal defence. New South Wales need to settle and get it back.
Nice clearing pass, straight into the middle of the court. Get it down to the WN quickly. Cross court to the GD again. Now let's feed this one and smart girls. Good work.
Good contest. Penalty Western Australia.
Goal for goal at the moment. Western Australia really need to create some turnovers to get back into this match.
Step, there's one for you.
Whoop. GD goes hunting.
And good pass into the shooter. This will make a difference. 10-13 with your centre path. How quick a game can turn. Oh, well done,
Again.
goal attack.
Struggling to get the ball into the attackers, having to go backwards, always a bit of a risk.
They need that support from your defence end, don't they? See if New South Wales can capitalise on it.
And it was a Western Australia centre, so New South Wales have done well.
That'll get back the one they just lost. Little pass in. Can we get it to the shooter? Good
And the
hands from
nice
Millie.
high feed in.
And good shot. Well done. Keeps
That
that
one-
4-goal difference.
That hurts. We needed the turnovers, Western Australia, and then to lose the ball.
That's right. Would have made you back to within 2. Be interesting to see if New South Wales can keep that calmness. Good drive from the goal attack again. And miss.
Big
Oh,
Rebound. Well
Yes,
done,
rebound.
Western. Take
Well
it down
done,
the
WA.
court. Straight
That's
down,
long
girls.
arms. Oh.
Lucky.
Lucky
Nearly a held
penalty.
ball.
Yes, was close. Yes, I would have given that one. Oh, gone.
That's the pressure of the game.
That's right. It's very hard for 15s to make that decision in that time.
They really need to protect the ball, keep possession for their team, and not throw speculator
Oh.
passes.
Not quite sure what that was for.
Move, girls. Need to keep moving in there.
Penalty WA and in. And that was the turnover.
That was the ones.
They're working it very carefully.
Nice
Oh,
fast pass from the GA Emma into Abby, the goal shooter. Shot.
There we are, back to 2.
17 seconds to go, so a lot of defensive
New South
pressure.
Wales
Try and
use
hold
it.
up the shot.
Don't want to lose it. Oh.
That's it.
Throw.
Well done. Now 7 seconds.
What we West. So they need to keep it out.
Unlucky.
12-14. So Western Australia won that quarter by 2.
That's right. Comeback 5-8 to 12-14.
Oh, that's right. 1-1. Yep.
Yeah.
What a quarter
Good game.
of netball. Great
Yes.
game.
It was just the turnovers in that last quarter, last few minutes.
That's right.
So what will the
Still
coaches
certainly
do?
anyone's game. We're just going to go to a short 3-minute break. I'm going to show you a video here, and then we're going to come back for some more commentary. Enjoy the video.
Hello Marlo, very nice to meet you. I'm Fred Oldfield, I'm from the MCC Foundation, and we're so pleased that you've been the recipient of the Sports Excellence Award that in association with School Sports Victoria, the MCC Foundation has provided funding to enable people to continue playing sport at the highest level.
We have.
I understand you're going to the national championships, and we're very pleased, and it fits exactly within our criteria of the development of sport in Victoria for athletes, and so we're very pleased that you are the recipient. And the Netball Championships coming up, and you'll be playing for Victoria, which is very exciting. Is this your first time playing for Victoria?
Yes, I was selected. Sorry, I was selected last year for the last round, but I didn't make it in, unfortunately. But I'm happy that I pushed myself this year and made it into the team.
Oh, that's fantastic! And so they'll pick a national side at the end, and you'll be one of the candidates as either in attack or defence. Where do you think you'll be playing?
Defence more, because there's not many girls in defence, so hopefully I'll be able to fulfil the spot.
That's great. Well, congratulations again. As I said, you fit well within our criteria, and we're so pleased that you're representing your state, but also representing us at the foundation. So thank you very much.
I'd like to thank the MCC for supporting me through this fund. It's been a rough trying to, as I'm going into my sporting career, but I'm happy that I'm getting the support financially, and I will make sure to be using it very carefully.
Oh, that's great, Marley. We're so pleased, and you know, you're a fine young athlete, and it's exactly what we're trying to do. So welcome, and good luck in the national championships, and we hope one day you're playing for Australia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we're back for the third quarter we're just about to go into. What do you reckon? What do you make of this, Sarah and Judy?
We can
Western
see
Australia
WA
have made a couple of changes to their lineup. They've brought in, or they've changed their centre Cleo to wing attack, put Keisha the wing attack to centre, and they have brought
a new goal attack.
They have Chelsea's come on to goal attack, so they're trying to give a bit more movement or different dynamic down to that attacking end. Hopefully get the ball down there a little quicker and more direct.
And New South Wales are staying the same. Obviously the coach is very happy with what they're doing.
So
It's really going to be a game of nerves.
Third quarter of netball, that's for sure. With only 2 points difference, not much.
That's right. It's one turnover, and I think it's WA centre pass, isn't it?
Not quite sure on that.
Yeah, I think we lost our centre pass.
They're looking nice and calm down in a WA camp.
Yeah, so 1 and 4. The winner from this will play the winner from 2 and 3, and the loser will play the loser on that one.
Correct. So following this game, we've got South Australia versus Victoria.
That should be an interesting game. South Australia have been undefeated till yesterday when they played wing at WA in the last game.
Correct. So South Australia and Western Australia were the strongest two teams during the preliminary rounds, but finals are a different ball game.
That's when the nerves hit. A bit of tension. But I must say the shooters have been very accurate.
Absolutely.
Under incredible defensive pressure, they've done a great job.
Who's your pick for this? Who's your pick to win, ladies? Who's your pick?
Oh, I think Western Australia is just a tad stronger. But we'll see.
Well, I'm biased.
Says-
I have to go for Western Australia.
And that's said by Judy, who's New South Wales.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm very impressed with how steady our girls have been. But, yeah, we'll see.
Again, though, still struggling to get the ball down, having to use the two
They
defenders.
haven't panicked, though.
No. They have kept possession, which
Yes.
is better than throwing some
That's right.
speculator pass.
Now, got a penalty shot.
Okay.
There we go. 1 goal in it.
1 goal. Anyone's game now, so good comeback from Western Australia.
Can New South Wales retain the same calmness?
Good attempt at an outside arm there from the centre, Keisha, to deflect that ball away from the New South Wales centre. There
Again,
we go. Shea
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper gets intercept. Straight down the court. Faster eating it
Good.
ball.
That's the change you made.
And
New
that's the
South
pressure of
Wales
the
get thrown
game.
in.
Not quite seeing the ball into her hands and dropping the ball.
Things they'd never do on a club game.
Correct.
But we're all playing top players. Oh, good pick up from Millie. And she's going for the shot. Nope. And in good settler for New South Wales.
So working around, protecting that ball, making sure of where the pass is going,
Very safe.
feeding it in, strong bodies in that circle.
Penalty of the goal. Tag.
Nice
And-
shot
and
from
in.
Chelsea. First shot of the game for her, coming in at half time for West.
1 turnover will make a big difference.
There
Ah,
it is,
long arms
outside
again.
from Ruth. Those long arms I was talking about.
That's right.
Oh, no.
New South Wales came up with it. Straight to the shot. And in.
So goal for
Her
goal.
Her
Start of this
stats
quarter.
must be very good. They caught quite a lot for their contact obstruction.
Need to adjust to the umpires. Of course, there can be different interpretations of the rules, so the players do need to adjust to the obstruction.
That's right. Starting to get a little bit loud and exciting.
Crowd's getting into it a bit more. Oh, replay call on Shea, the goalkeeper.
Can we get it to a shooter? Umpires are keeping good control.
They are.
The umpires have been fantastic all tournament, really.
From what I've
Student
seen, yes.
umpires, which is fantastic.
And they're
as well.
young. Good experience for them.
There's the
Oh.
intercept, WA need. Oh,
Picked up
Lynn,
by the
great,
goal
GD.
defence. That's Charlotte Smith. She's done a great job.
I think it's had about 4 turnovers between goals here. It's just showing
Yes.
the pressure of the game.
That shows you, doesn't it?
West need this one.
It's the calm head who'll win.
It's working it in, protecting that ball, safe passes.
Nice re-offers from the wing attacking centre.
Nice calm feed there to Abby, the goal shooter, and strong goal.
Had very few misses.
I think both teams maybe won for the game,
Yes.
so high accuracy.
And under pressure from good defences. New South Wales working it carefully. Millie's picked it up. And in. Very hard to shoot in this situation. I wouldn't
I'm
like
not a
to do.
shooter.
Give me a defence anytime. Oh, well done, Audrey. Audrey's dad is David Little, rugby union player. Played an awful lot of games for Australia. Good patience.
Just held her pass well. Waited for the wing D's defence to go
Oh,
past before she
that-
threw it. Great intercept there from Ruth Aryang from Western Australia. Those long arms. Whoa, hunting again.
Picked up.
Got to watch
Well
those
done, wing
passes.
defence.
At this level, I think the girls predominantly have to lead forward, not to allow the opportunity
That's
for
right.
hunting.
You've got to be in front of your player. The wing defence come from Newcastle, another one from regional New South Wales. And in from Mia. That certainly helps New South Wales.
West need to get this one, get a turnover. Keep in touch. Just a reminder to the viewers, the quarters are only 10 minutes, not the usual 15.
Oh, straight pass to a tall player doesn't work.
Let's go West, working hard, girls. Coming forward. Cleo Kenny, the WA, has amazing speed on the court. She's a state 4, 8 and 1500 metre champion in athletics. So certainly got the endurance.
Obviously a mistake on throw-in.
There's been a lot of foot calls, which I've been surprised at this level. The girls don't follow that addressing the line rule.
Okay, a bit of pressure and they make a little mistake. Can we control the ball? That was a good settler to get that ball back.
Nice quick feeding down the court.
Goal
Nice
attack's
feedback
done a
out.
lot of work
Yep.
on the. Oh, good baseline drive. Well done.
3 in a row for New South Wales. WA really need to get this centre pass off this, or get a goal off their centre pass to stay in the game.
Sounds like Canberra's getting behind New South Wales now.
Could
Cheering over here on
be.
the
Thank
left.
you, Canberra.
Foot call on the centre from WA. So that's a really critical turnover. They needed to score a goal off that centre pass.
Coach for New South Wales might be getting a bit excited at this point. Another quarter to go, though, and it's only 4 goals.
Oh,
So important to keep coming in front of those defensive. Nice pass from the centre. A goal out.
only about the second one for the
Second.
match.
Yes.
Okay, WA really need to protect the ball, work it down, safe passes, easy options. Popping back, girls.
Nice and settled in that corner. Out by New South Wales.
New South Wales, a good defence, pushing the girls wide there with those passes into the attacking end.
Umpires have been very quick to pick the times, so because we can't afford any wasted time in this. Yes, penalty
Contact
WA.
over the back.
And in. That'll help.
Stop
Back
the
to
run of
3.
in the
This one should be
wide.
2. Oh, I thought it was WA centre.
No, that was correct. New South Wales
Right.
centre. But that has stopped the run of 3 in the row from New South Wales. So again,
That's
West
good.
really need to get a turnover here.
Can Millie put this one through? No,
Nice rebound
another
from
miss.
Ruth at WA.
They're costly.
And that's where the pressure comes. So shot really accurately, but
That's
as the
right,
match
the
gets
whole
to the
game.
end,
34 sec. Can we hold it up? A lot of noise coming.
cross corridor corner was a bit risky with the high balls.
Oh,
Nice
good
feed
passing.
in.
There we are, back to 2 with 13 seconds. Oh, a break.
Oh, break
Can you
from
s-
Western
8 sec-
Australia.
8 seconds, go. Straight in.
Oh.
No.
So the rule
Good
in
try.
netball, for the viewers, just to remind you, the ball needs to be completely through the ring for the goal to be scored. Unlike basketball,
Is
if
that
the
right?
shot has left the hand, it counts as a goal.
So that was an even quarter.
Yes, two
Yes.
goals still.
Last quarter's going to be a good one.
I'm tired just watching from up here. I don't know about you.
Can you imagine being the coach? Decisions, what do we do? I wouldn't change anything.
Look, I think the move to Chelsea to goal attack has probably worked. A little bit
has,
more
yes.
movement.
We're
Tough.
swapping the centre wing attack back again.
Look, the centre from WA, Cleo, who played last quarter at wing attack, she has played predominantly at centre during the tournament, but she, as I stated previously, she has a strong athletics background, so she has the fitness to back it up.
Certainly would have.
Like a number of girls in the WA team, they all play elite sport, or a couple of different elite sports. We've got water polo, beach volleyballers, athletics, all represent Western Australia, so very
Good.
talented athletes.
And it's hard to make that decision when you're 15 as to which is your sport.
Yeah, I think...
Wing
you know,
attacks questioning the umpires over something.
You can't quite hear from here
No.
what they're asking about. Try and pick it up when they go back to the
Yes.
huddle.
The umpires have been so consistent this tournament.
They
Been
have.
so
Very
good.
consistent.
And I think, too, at this level it starts to get quite physical, but they've really kept control of the match.
That's right.
I'm not
You
sure
let
if
it go at
happens
all.
all netball championships, but I know that here in Victoria we use student umpires. They've been fantastic.
They
Like,
usually do on, yeah.
I think there's actually some umpires have come from the other states. I know Western Australia
Yes.
brought one of our juniors over, so great opportunity for the umpires as
It
well.
is, and they're still part of the team. They still pay to come. They pay for the accommodation and all that, but it is a great experience for them.
And usually there's a mentor from the home state who works with the umpires.
Just
I
getting
guess
their
it
final
looks good
instructions.
on their resume as well. Now we've got 2 points difference going to
Going
the
to
fourth
be a
quarter.
tough one.
Going to be
Any
a hard one.
turnover.
Hard to call. I mean,
If it's
Western
going to be
Australia-
anything, it's going to be exciting. That's for sure.
It will be.
Western Australia, like we said, undefeated, haven't been in this position all tournament, so it'll be interesting to see how they go.
And it's WA centre pass.
No,
Oh, no, New South. Nice and settled. Don't force it.
Ooh, nearly held
That
ball
was
there.
close,
Lot of
wasn't it?
Good defensive pressure.
I was doing the counting in the head. I think they're a little bit afraid to give the ball. Lucky. Feeding it round to a better spot. I don't think she'll take the shot.
Very good on the baseline drives, that goal attack.
She is. Reminds me of Amy Wild, one of our ex-Swift players. Good shot there. So can WA convert this?
Forward, girls. They'll get called for 3 seconds. Gotta look down the court.
Listen to the crowd get behind
Getting
WA
cheery,
now.
yes. Okay, nice
Split
pass.
there from Abby Hicks. Back foot getting her closer to the ring.
Oh.
Oh.
Unusual miss. That's the pressure of finals. New South Wales just need to be calm here. Playing it round. Nice and steady wing attacks, offering and re-offering. Using the defence. Good pass to the centre. Millie's got a penalty. Is she going to go for this? No. Miss for a penalty. That would have been nice.
Okay, WA really need that rebound. They need to score on this opportunity. Keep working hard. They've got to come forward.
Good pick up, wing defence.
Oh, lucky. No. Quite sure what
Right.
the call was there.
Yes. Goal defence being a lot of support. Oh, lovely
Great
wing
intercept
defence.
from wing defence Trinity.
That's a very good wing defence. Definitely looks like Australian team, that one.
Yes, I agree. She's had a very strong tournament. Girls.
They're taking it nice and easy. Waiting for a penalty. Good tip from New South Wales. 7 minutes to go and 3 goals in it. Look after the ball.
Nice
Well
work
done,
from the
shooter.
Abby. Oh,
Long arms, just
obstruction
about got
called,
it.
so 2-on-1 opportunity for Western Australia
Yes.
at the minute.
So I think our defence is Charlotte and Charlie, so the 2C's working hard.
Easy pass into the ring.
Yes, straight in. Back to our 2 goals.
Right, West need a turnover. They need to get level.
And New South Wales need to keep it steady. Being the coach, patient,
Nice work from
patient.
Shay's GK.
Oh, nice pick up, Audrey. Right, Millie, missed the last one. Come on. Hopefully not lost her confidence.
That height
You're good.
advantage has served her well in this match.
Yes. They really worked to the 2 shooter and the defence similar in height. Oh, a step. Those penalties hurt, don't they?
They do, particularly at this point in the match.
Coming forward from the wing defence, wing attack. Oh, well
Nice
done.
work, Cleo Kenny.
Centre.
Great intercept. WA really need to score on this one. It's their centre pass, so they can't afford to not score on their
Right,
centre
we've
pass.
got a penalty. And straight in. Back to the 2. Any silly mistakes will hurt now. Cherish the ball. It's funny how a miss will hurt the confidence of a shooter. Oh, good drive. Well done, Mia. Pressure, pressure. Oh, wing defence, yes. Time. Well done, umpires.
Four and a half minutes to go. WA really need to score consecutive goals to have a chance.
No penalty there. This will be in. Right, back to 2.
Back to 2, New South centre pass, but
New
West
South
Australia
need
really
to
get
keep
a
it
creative
calm.
turnover.
Don't force it. This is where your coaching thing comes in, doesn't it? Another miss.
That's the pressure.
Oh, pressure.
Easy pass. Protect
Where can
the
it
ball.
go? Oh, over a third.
Oh, no.
They'd never do that normally.
I think she had her foot over the line, but umpire's
just
call.
held.
Ball.
So back again.
Again, the pressure of the moment.
That's right. Oh, if this comes down to a draw, it'll be extra time procedure.
Strong use
Here
of the
we
body
go.
by Abby. Goal.
There we go. One goal.
Okay,
and West
pass.
Australia centre pass. Ah.
Nice
pass.
A lead out from the goal attack Chelsea. Took the pressure off Keish, the wing attack. Into Cleo at centre. They need
Right,
a goal
good.
here.
Oh, step.
Steppy.
My goodness. New South Wales, calm heads. Come forward.
No ball. Lucky she didn't get the call. Out of call.
That's out.
So again, the pressure of the moment. Errors
That's
are coming
right.
left, right and centre at the moment.
First half was so steady.
At this level, girls would hardly ever step. Pressure of the moment. Oh, feed in.
Good
between
pass.
two. Oh, missed goal.
Penalty. Who has it? WA.
Possession WA. Inside the circle
She'll
there.
pass this
Goal
one
attack
in.
Taking it. GS, strong body. Position.
Straight
Goal.
through. Equaliser.
So 3
New
in a row
South
for WA
Wales.
to level
Look
the
after
scores.
it.
23-all.
Keep it calm. There we go. Can we get it to our shooter? Getting a bit nervous here.
The crowd's certainly getting involved at this point.
Good rebound, Millie.
That height advantage has got that rebound.
It's funny how your confidence goes with one miss. Well done. Now we need to turn over the other way.
We need to
Pressure
go.
on. Back to your wing defence.
Protect that ball, girls. Lucky.
Oh dear, step again. New South Wales, if they knew, could just hold on to it.
But they're in the box seat, 58 seconds, and their
Yes,
centre pass to come.
that's
That
right.
was on the West centre pass.
Just keep it calm. But they are
Nice,
only
Ruth.
15. "41 seconds. What can we do?"
Clock is at New South Wales advantage.
And a
It's their centre
penalty.
passes to follow.
This is important. Yes. 22 goals with our centre pass. I wonder if the girls realise.
I'm sure they do.
Coming from fourth to defeat first would be amazing. Yesterday they had to beat Queensland to make it into fourth. Millie's going not
Nice
going,
kick from
throw it
Ruth. I
over.
think
Oh,
Tom's
and a
gonna-
step.
Oh, stepping again.
The steps are killing
They
WA.
have.
And in 26, New South Wales will win by 3. If you watch the coach, the excitement. I came down with the coach's mother, so I'm glad I'm not sitting near her at the moment. She'd be screaming.
Disappointing for
Well
Western
done, New
Australia
South
after
Wales.
such a strong preliminary round to lose
So-
that final.
So WA will have to play off for second and for third and fourth from being undefeated. And that's what happens in Sammy's.